Good morning, students. I'm Sangeeta, lecturer in chemistry, branch general section, working in GPT Narayankar, semester 1, subject general engineering chemistry, subject code 18C104F, major topic water technology. In that, we have topic desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. So today's our topic is desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. Let us recollect what we have discussed in last class. So what we have discussed in last class? Osmosis, reverse osmosis. What is osmosis? The process of diffusion of solvent molecules from less concentrated solution to more concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. So here, so when you take two different concentrated solutions and these solutions are separated by semi-permeable membrane, so osmosis will takes place. That is called as osmosis. So here semi-permeable membrane selectively permits only solvent molecules to pass through it. Then come to reverse osmosis, the process of forcing of solvent molecules from more concentrated to less concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane by applying pressure more than osmotic pressure. That means whatever the pressure to stop that osmosis. So we are applying some external pressure. So that is called as reverse osmosis. So here less concentrated to more concentrated. Here more concentrated to less concentrated. How it will take place? By applying pressure more than the osmotic pressure. Is called reverse osmosis. So this reverse osmosis is applied in the desalination of seawater. So when you separate seawater and fresh water by semi-permeable membrane, what happens? Osmosis takes place. But you want to desalinate this seawater. So you have to apply pressure on the salt water, more concentrated solution. Then what happens? Pure water molecules will move into the fresh water. So this is called as reverse osmosis is done for desalination of sea water. And come to applications, it is used in the purification of water, used in the purification of rainwater in industries. It is used in desalination, that is removal of salts from water. It is used in food industry to concentrate fruit juices for the production of protein, and also used in wine industry. And it is also used in dialysis for the treatment of patients suffering from kidney failures. Okay, it is used in car washings, aquariums, production of hydrogen gas. So these are the applications of reverse osmosis. Then come to the advantages of reverse osmosis. So what are the advantages? It does not involve any heating process. And in this process, all types of particles are removed from water. And it can also use it to treat means to purify polluted water. And it is very cheap and efficient method. And lifetime of semi-permeable membrane is high. So these are the advantages of reverse osmosis. And this reverse osmosis is also having some disadvantages. So what are the disadvantages means here? So in household reverse osmosis, what is happening means whatever the water entering into the system, out of that water, only 5 to 15% of water is recovered, and the remaining water will be removed as wastewater. So due to this, what is happening? load of septic tank will be increasing. Then what is the second disadvantage? So it requires high strength of semi-permeable membranes, because here osmotic pressure and external pressure will be involved. So these are the topics, that is osmosis, reverse osmosis, definition of reverse osmosis, how desalination is done, and then next applications, advantages and disadvantages of reverse osmosis we studied in the last class. So now we are studying the desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. So what are the objectives? So means after completion of this period, you would be able to understand this topic. So what is the topic? Desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. In the last class, what we have seen? Desalination of seawater by reverse osmosis we did. So here, desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. Okay. So we are removing the salts from seawater by applying electric field. It is nothing but electrodialysis. Okay, so today's our topic is desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. First of all, we will see what is meant by electrodialysis. And already you know what is desalination. So here once again you see the definition of desalination. What is desalination? The process of removal of salts from water in the form of ions is called desalination. So removal of salts from water in the form of what? In the form of ions. It's called desalination. Next, the process of transfer of ions from one solution to another solution through ion exchange membranes under the applied electric potential difference is called electrodialysis. See here, the process of transfer of ions. So ions are transferring from where to where? From one solution to another solution through what? Ion exchange membranes. So under the influence of electric potential difference, that means electric field, is called electrodialysis. So here we are taking different types of solutions, and here we are keeping ion exchange membranes, and we are applying electric field. So in the presence of electric field, so the ions will move to the respective electrodes and pass through the ion exchange membranes. That whole process is called as electrodialysis. So how that process we'll see here. So first, in this method, seawater. So whatever the water you want to purify, seawater is passed through the ion exchange membranes under the influence of an electric field. So we will take different types of solutions, and we will pass the electric field onto that. Okay. And we are keeping the ion exchange membranes alternately. Okay. So next, in this method, a series of closely spaced cation exchanger and anion exchanger membranes are arranged. When a direct current of electricity is passed through seawater, cations pass through the cation exchanger membrane and anions pass through the anion exchange membrane. So here what we are doing means, in this method, so we are taking seawater, different concentrations of solutions, and these are, we are here electric field is, we are applying direct current. So here we are taking anode and cathode. Okay. So in the presence of electric field, so what happens? The cations will go to the respective electrodes and anions will go to the respective electrode. So here we are doing this process in the electrolytic cell. So you know already we studied the electrolytic cell. So how it will be, the two electrodes will be there, cathode and anode. Positively charged electrode is called anode and negatively charged electrode is called cathode. Okay, so when you pass electricity onto that one, whatever the ions present in the water, they will move to the respective electrodes. That means cations go to the cathode and anions go to the anode through what? These ion exchange membranes. So cation exchange membrane is negatively charged membrane and anion exchange membrane is positively charged membrane. That's why cations pass through the cation exchange membrane that will move to the cathode and the anions will move through the anion exchange membrane that is anode, that is positively charged electrode. So like that, whatever the ions present in the sea water, that will be moved to the different solutions. So there what happens, we are taking different types of solutions now. So as a result of movement of cations and anions, the salinity decreases in one space and increases in the next space. So in one block what happens, the total ions will be moved off into the another compartment. So one place total salts will be removed off, and one salt wherever it is moving, the increases. Cations will move to one side, anions will move to, so there saltness increases. So whatever the water containing more salt is run to a waste, and while the water containing less salt may be recirculated so as to get demineralized water. So like that we will remove the ions present in the water by applying electric field. So if you see the diagram here, so here, so these are the membranes. So here anode is there, here cathode is there. Okay, so here different types of solutions we are arranged is electrolyte. So then we are applying the electric field. So same as electrolysis. So what is happening in the presence of electric field, the ions move towards respective electrodes. Positive ion will go to the cathode and negative ion will go to the anode. Okay, positive ion will go to the cathode and negative ion will go to the anode, because cathode is the negatively charged electrode and anode is the positively charged electrode. Cations are positively charged electrodes, so that they will move to this cathode, and anions, these anions are negatively charged ions, they will move to the positively charged electrode. So here this cation exchange membrane is the negatively charged membrane. So that's why they will pass through this cation exchange membrane. So cations, they will negative charge, they will attract. So they will move to the cation exchange membrane. And these anions will move to the anion exchange membrane. And this anion exchange membrane itself is the positively charged membrane, so they will move. So like that, so whatever the different types of solutions we are taking, so in one region the water will be having zero salts, in one region the water will having more salt. So whatever the water becoming fresh, that will be recirculated to get the demineralized water, and the whatever the water which is having more salt, that will be removed as a waste water. So like this we are doing desalination by electrodialysis. So what is the difference between the desalination of reverse osmosis and desalination of electrodialysis? There just we are applying the external pressure on more concentrated solution. Then solvent molecules are moving through the semi-permeable membranes. So here what we are doing, here we are taking different concentrated solutions and ion exchange membranes, that is cation exchange membrane, anion exchange membrane. So what cation exchange membrane will do, that cation exchange membrane will just allow the cations to pass through it because it is negatively charged membrane. Whereas anion exchange membrane, what it will do, it will allows the anions to pass through it because it is positively charged membrane. So due to that, whatever the cations and anions present in the water, they will be removed off. So what we are doing here, we are applying electric field in the presence of electric field. So by applying electric field, we are removing the salts present in the water by arranging ion exchange membranes alternately with different concentrated solutions. That's why this is process is called as electrodialysis. Okay, so this is the method. So once again we will repeat electrodialysis method. So first of all, what is meant by desalination? The process of removal of salts from water in the form of ions. It's called desalination. Then what is electrodialysis? The process of transfer of ions from one solution to another solution through what? Ion exchange membranes. Under the influence of what? Under the applied electrical potential difference is called electrodialysis. So in this method, what we are doing? The seawater is passed through ion exchange membranes under the influence of electric field. So what we are doing here, we are taking different types of concentrated solutions and we are placing a series of closely spaced membranes. It is cation exchanger and anion exchanger. So cation exchanger is nothing but it will allows the only cations and it will allows the only anions because itself is a negatively charged membrane itself is a positively charged membrane. So when a current is applied and current is passed through seawater, cations pass through the cation exchange membrane and anions pass through the anion exchange membrane. So due to this movement of ions from one place to another place, so what is happening? In one region saltness is increasing and in one region saltness is zero. So whatever the water which is having no salts, it will be recirculated to get demineralized water, and whatever the water containing more salt, it will be drained as a waste water. So this is nothing but electrodialysis. This is the diagram. Okay, cation exchange membranes. So they are moving to the cathode and anion exchange membrane, they are moving to the anode. Like that, seawater is purified by this method. Okay, then come to the uses. So what are the uses of this method? So this method is used to remove salts from seawater and brackish water. So seawater means more amount of salts will be there. So in between fresh water and seawater, that is the brackish water. So it is in between, the salts will be in between fresh water and seawater. Okay, so we can remove salts from seawater as well as brackish water by this process. Then it is also useful for regeneration of water from wastewater. So from wastewater also we can regenerate water. Then is used in food processing industry. Same as reverse osmosis, we can use this process in food processing industry. This process may be used in food processing industry. And next, it is used in glycol desalting and glycerin purification. So we can there the glycol desalting and glycerin purification also we can use this electrodialysis. Okay, so these are the uses. So what we can do, we can remove salts from seawater as well as brackish water, and it is also useful for regeneration of water from wastewater. It is also used in food processing industry. It is also used in glycol desalting and glycerin purification. So these are the uses. Okay, then come to the summary. So in this period, what we have discussed, only one topic, that is desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. This one important. Desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. In C18 curriculum, it is introduced. Before that, we have just desalination by of seawater by reverse osmosis. So this is very, very important. So 2 times repeated also this question, electrodialysis. So don't confuse, not this electrodialysis. What is electrodialysis? The name itself, in the presence of electric field. So seawater is converting into fresh water. So that is nothing but electrodialysis, and we are using some membranes, that is ion exchange membrane, that is cation exchange membrane and anion exchange membranes. So cation exchange membrane selectively permits only cations, and anion exchange membrane permits only anions to pass through it, because cation exchange membrane itself is negatively charged membrane and anion exchange membrane is itself is positively charged membrane. Okay. Then next come to the objective type questions. So what type of objective type questions you expect from this topic? So very simple topic, so very direct question only you get. The example of brackish water is, so brackish water means some, so here example for brackish water, some amount of salts more than fresh water salts will be present here. So example groundwater, rainwater, seawater, underground water. So which water contains salts here? So example for brackish water is seawater. So generally groundwater, this underground water and rainwater will not contain salt. So example for brackish water is sea water. Okay. The next, which of the following technique is not used for the desalination of brackish water? So here some techniques are given. So among these techniques, which of the following is not used for the desalination of brackish water? Okay, electrolysis. It is not done, no. Electrodialysis, reverse osmosis, desal. So brackish water is nothing but salt water. Okay. So seawater contains more number of salts. So brackish water contains somewhat less number of salts. So electrolysis. In electrolysis, we do desalination. No. In electrodialysis, we can do. In reverse osmosis, we can do. In distillation, we can do. So electrolysis. So answer is electrolysis. Electrolysis is the technique is not used for the desalination of brackish water. So answer is A. Next, third one. Electrodialysis is based on fact that the ions present in saline water migrate towards their respective electrodes under the influence of applied dash. So here read the question carefully. Electrodialysis is based on the fact that the ions present in saline water migrate towards their respective electrodes under the influence of applied. So what happening in electrodialysis? Ions present in the seawater will move to the respective electrodes. So under the influence of what? He is asking. Either current, either resistance, either conductance, either EMF. So what is the answer? Electromotive force, that is D, that is electropotential difference. EMF means, so the potential difference which causes the flow of electrons from the electrode having higher potential to the electrode having lower potential. So under the EMF only, ions moving towards their respective electrodes. So answer is D. Then come to the next question. So in which desalination process the salt ions are removed from seawater by means of electric current? So if you see the above question, that is a reverse question, okay? In which desalination process the salt ions are removed from seawater by means of electric current? That means by applying electric current. So in which process we are removing the salts from seawater? So A is distillation, B is electrodialysis, C is reverse osmosis, D is freezing. Okay. not distillation, not reverse osmosis, not freezing, and B is the electrodialysis. In this process only, no, by applying electric current, we are removing the salts from the water. So answer is B. So these are the some of the objective type questions you may expect from this topic. Very simple questions. So if you perfect in that topic, so you can answer any type of objective type question. Okay. So then next come to the questions. So here we studied only one topic, that is desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. So that based on that only you will get the question. So direct question, that is for 5 marks question. Explain desalination of seawater by electrodialysis. So this is for 5 marks question. Okay, the diagram and explanation. And one more question, what is electrodialysis, they can ask, and what is desalination, they can ask. Okay, so what is electrodialysis, what is, first of all, what is desalination, you should know this one. The process of removal of salts from seawater in the form of ions is called desalination. So what is electrodialysis? So the process of movement of ions from one solution to another solution through ion exchange membranes, that is cation exchange membrane and anion exchange membrane, under the applied electric field, that is electropotential difference. Okay, that is called as electrodialysis. Once again we'll see here the definition. Under the applied electric potential difference, this one, it is EMF, process of transfer of ions from one solution to another solutions through ion exchange membranes. Under the applied electric potential difference is called electrodialysis. Okay, so this is about electrodialysis. So only electrodialysis means you have to write this one. Only desalination means you have to write this one, desalination, and explain the process of desalination by electrodialysis means from here onwards you have to explain this method and we have to draw this diagram. Very simple. So don't confuse here. So here we are taking different concentrated solutions. Then we are keeping ion exchange membranes alternately, cation exchange membrane, anion exchange membrane, cation exchange membrane, anion. And we are here two electrodes, anode and cathode, and we are applying electric field, that is EMF. And in the presence of EMF, whatever the ions present in the water, they will move to the respective electrodes. Through what? Through these membranes only they will pass. From cation exchange membrane, they will pass the cations. So here cathode. So from cations will move to like this cathode, and anions will move to the anode through this anion exchange membranes. So this cation exchange membrane is negatively charged membrane, and this anion exchange membrane is positively charged membrane. That's why cations are passing through this cation exchange membrane. That's why anions are passing through this anion exchange membrane, and they are moving to the respective electrodes. Like this, water is becoming soft. That means ions are moving and it is becoming fresh water. So here we are taking different concentrated solution. So in one place the saltness decreases and in one place saltness increases. So wherever the water having no salt, that will be taken as recirculated as demineralized water. Wherever the salts are high, they will be removed as a waste water. So this is about electrodialysis. Okay, with this we finished electrodialysis topic. Okay, thank you students.